All right, I'm getting ready to head out to meet my friend Chris. And we're meeting his friend John and our friend Pat Guyette. We're meeting out to go do shotgun hunt. Well, I'm bringing the muzzleloader, but it's during shotgun season. It's November 29th right now. We got picked for a lottery for this hunt. The spot hasn't been hunted in a few years, and hopefully it'll hold some bucks in it. Where Chris and I were able to, we had 2 days to scout, and we actually only had about half a day to scout. I think we went out and we speed scouted like 4 spots. And the last spot was a spot I had marked on my Onyx. And we went up in there and we saw some buck sign all over right away. And then we got up at the top of this knob, and sure enough, boom, we jumped a 4-pointer that was bedded. And then we jumped a monster. I didn't see it, Chris did. He said it was a huge monster. And it took off before I got a chance to see it. So Chris and I are gonna head up onto that spot, and then we're gonna send at least one guy across the road, because I think the deer are going across both sides there, and we'll see. There's gonna be a lot of guys hunting in here, so I haven't had the best season, that is for sure. It's been awful, but last week I was able to finally shoot a buck with my bow. It was a 154 pound, like 4-pointer, kind of a weird racked buck, and I was super happy, and I'm still super happy to get that deer. That video's up on this channel with the bow, which is pretty cool, and we're covering them. So really be doing much filming unless somebody gets something and we get to recover it. We'll see. I hope somebody gets something. That's all. We're going as a group, and anybody gets anything, it's gonna be success for everybody. So we'll see you out in the woods in a little bit. Up in a tree, boys. I'm sitting on this rock wall up here. I'm fucking sweating. And my orange hat fell off on the walk in. That's why I got these hats on. It's back there on the ground somewhere. But I'm up in a tree, and I have so many layers on, and I'm sweating. That's not good. I didn't even wear all my layers in, and I still was sweating. So it's almost legal shooting. It's not as bright as it looks in the phone. It's not that bright at all. It's still pretty dark. It's just getting light, barely. Hopefully I see something. I can see pretty far here. And I'm not really where I want to be, but I'm very close. So we'll see. There's a bear. Look at this bear. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Hold on. See him? There's a black bear right there. He's going right down to the truck. See him? Oh, that was wicked cool. There was a whole bunch of bear shit up here when we came up here to scout. I don't see him anymore. Well, my buddy is only like less than 200 yards behind me. He just shot. I don't know what he shot. He texted like 10 minutes ago that he had 3 does with no shot. He has a doe tag here. I don't. So I'm thinking he shot one of those does. Big buck down, baby. I just shot one with the muzzleloader. He came in here with 3 does, and came pushing them in right behind me over here. And I put one in with him in the muzzleloader, and he was walking real slow, and I couldn't see him, and I reloaded in the stand, and he got out in the open, and not in the open, actually, I squeezed it through a bunch of thick stuff, and boom, and I think he's dead right there. I think he crashed. Oh man, I can't believe it. I'm so pumped right now. It's my first deer ever with a muzzleloader. I've been hunting for like 30 years. Oh, baby.
I just shot this buck with a muzzleloader. Got 2 shots in it. find it. Carrying my shotgun just in case we need to follow it. Is he dead? There he is. That's no small buck, Evan. Oh my God. Look at him. All right, get in there. He's huge.
He's nice.
Oh, he's pushing 180, 200, I bet. He's a rack.
Dude, look how thick his beam is.
What a beautiful buck. Well, that's a pretty good first muzzleloader buck.
Yeah. I've been hunting for 30 years, although most of my hunting is with a bow. This is the first muzzleloader deer I've ever shot. Holy crap.
How many points you got? 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's an 8-pointer, right? Or a 7-pointer?
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool rack.
You think that's the one you saw?
No.
No.
No, the one I saw was taller.
Oh my God, dude, this is what a beauty.
He's a big deer, too. All right, tell the story. Tell the story.
Well, there's not a ton to tell, other than that you heard them and saw them come through. I heard something. I've been sitting here all morning. We've been here since 6 a.m. I've been sitting in that stand all day, except when we had lunch. And so, except for an hour. And you said at 2 o'clock we wanted to shoot one, so we had time to get it out of here. And so I heard something behind me. I just thought it was another squirrel, and I looked, and there were 3 does. And you know, all I've been seeing all year is does in Maine, in Vermont, well, not much in Mass at all, but so I saw 3 does, and my first instinct was, oh, I'm gonna pull my cell phone out and film them. And then I just slacked myself and said, wait a minute, there could be a buck behind him. What are you doing? And I looked, and I waited about 2 seconds, and I saw the tip of his rack behind the trees. And I was like, oh my God, there's a friggin' buck with him. And he stood behind those bushes. The does made their way through here. He stood behind those bushes. It felt like 20 minutes, but it was probably 5 minutes. And all I could see was the tip of his antlers, and he was eating something. He was just looking at them. And then finally, he stepped out, and I'm like, oh my God, I have a perfect shot. It's weird because that second shot, he was quartering away a little bit on the second shot, but that was through a bunch of crap, and that's when he fell. I was pretty sure I saw him crash here. Although when we started coming up over there, I was like, phew. All right, well, anyways, I'm tagged out in Massachusetts.
Yep.
I've had the shittiest season for seeing deer. That's all I was thinking about today, is how I've seen barely like half a dozen deer. And I shot that smaller buck last week with the bow, and now I'm tagged out with the muzzleloader. Oh awesome. My God, it's just so lucky. It is so much luck. It's unbelievable. I've had no action all year, and boom, 2 deer down in less than a week.
That's awesome. Yep. After losing some spots too, and
it's been. I mean, I'm not making excuses, but it's been a really tough season.
Well, you picked out this spot on the map, you know, when we came and scouted it.
It's funny. It's true. I know. Yeah.
So you got to feel good about that.
And we saw those 2 deer. We saw those 2 bucks, and we were like, all right, we got to be up on that hill, thinking we'd get them in the morning. So I just was thinking we'd get them coming up here to bed in the morning on this hill, but unfriggin' believable.
Awesome.
All right.
Cool. Congrats.
I can't already see it. Yeah, I'm watching he's hidden behind a tree, and the does went by, and I'm watching. I could feel my phone going off, and I bet you I bet you that's Chris texting me a buck in, because it looked like it came from him, but it didn't really. All right, you ready? There's the killer.
Dude, what a deer, man. Congrats.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Let's take a look. Wow. You think 185, Chris?
That's my guess. He was heavy. Trying to get him out of there.
Not super long, but he's fat.
What a beauty, Kevin.
He's got a little wormhole in him.
Yep, and I can smell him. Super rutted, huh?
Dude, talk about a horrible season changing in 5. That's not proof this last week. Absolute suck season changing in like 5 or 6 days.
Dude, that's beauty, man. What a nice deer.
Right. You didn't see anything in that clear cut, huh?
No, I didn't sit there for too long, though. Are you coming back tomorrow? I'll go to that clear cut with you. Kevin, you coming back tomorrow?
He's tagged out.
Oh, you're tagged out now? Oh, I forgot you
Trying
shot
to
one.
convince Johnny.
That's why I said it wasn't
Pat might go with you to your spot.
It sucks season.
I don't want to be here alone, so you better come.
Yeah,
Let's get him up on the
I'm in
scale.
for tomorrow.
Which one of you guys shot?
Kevin.
155.
Yeah.
That's funny. This guy said, "Hey, you got to shoot him by 2, so we got time to get him back." He shot him at 155.
They don't give you a negative for the hole in it, I guess.
-1?
It's got a really cool wormhole and it's wrapped.
Oh,
Somehow we got to get him. Yeah.
You want to tuck his
Give it a
legs?
good weight. You know what? Let's flip him. Let's put his legs.
what were you guys all betting? 186?
I was saying 189, but I guess I'm too high. 177.
Oh, we were off.
Not by much.
Nice deer, Kevin.
Thanks.
Still a nice.
So, just to add a little bit to this video, I'm just on my way back from Northeast Taxidermy and dropping off my deer, and I get a text from my friend Pat Guyette that just said he just shot an absolute monster over in the same area that we were hunting yesterday where I shot my buck. And as I was getting ready to do this video, he just sent me the picture of it, so I'll put it in this video. I'm sure he's got his own video he's gonna post, but I figured I'd add it to mine anyway. It's just another big buck shot on this hunt. And he well deserves it. He's been putting in more hours probably than anybody I know this season. He's hunting almost every day. So, well deserved. It's a freaking huge 8-pointer. Thing looks like it has no neck, like its chest just goes up to its head. So congrats to him. Super happy for him. Good dude. As everybody that knows him, he's a really good dude. So definitely well deserved. So and on top of that, again, my other friend Dan Jarrows this morning shot his PB. A big 8-pointer this morning with his bow in New Hampshire. So the crazy couple of days. I'm not going to say most hunters, but I know a lot of the people that run in my circles feel the same way I do, where it's almost as exciting when you see a friend shoot them. I know when I get one from a friend, even if I'm having a crappy year and I see someone post that they just shot a big buck, like I'm super excited about it. I feel like I'm part of it. I can't wait to see it. And then if I get to help them drag it out, that's obviously a huge bonus. Been able to do that quite a few times, so I'm happy for my friends that have shot deer this year and had good seasons. So super happy. It was a tough one for me. I had some issues and it ended great, you know. And it's actually not over for me. I still have next weekend in Maine at my cabin to go get one with the muzzleloader. Again, thanks for watching. I appreciate watching the videos. Leave a comment if you can. And good luck if you still got some season left.